I feel like if anything, if they pick up the Kassadin right here, it has very good synergy with, of course, the Shen. And with that in mind, it's like if they pick it up, they can counter the split push. That is going to be the win condition for H2K eventually.
I really like that here.
Speaking of Balls, though, he could be in some trouble as Forgiven jumps forward. He is so aggressive, but he's got Jankos in his back pocket as the knockup and the pillar comes in. Balls is going to be first-blooded, and it goes over to Forgiven.
And that allowing waves to bounce. Oh, it's Jensen.
Oh, he's caught right between the cone and the wall, and he's taken a lot of damage, but Forgiven is the one who's actually caught up and ignited. He's going to get almost blown up to pieces. The ignite is still ticking, and Jensen picks him off. Rush now is targeted out, but he's just got so much health as the Mundo, and the Shen's going to come in on Jensen. Another teleport. Odoamne looking to continue the fight as Jankos dodge left to go avoid the cleaver. Exhaust is on. Another pillar, but now it's going to be Vander bailing out. He's got not enough health, and a massive ultimate out of Sneaky will mean they're forced away, but it's only going to be Forgiven going down, or is it? Yep, Odoamne's out. Odoamne is going to go in and go out for the 2v3 defense of the tower. So far, not too bad. Sneaky takes a little bit of damage from the Fiora, and in comes Jankos. That will signal the end of this push for now, or is it because Vander steps forward? Fiora goes in, looks for the big knockup with the Rek'Sai, and Jankos is making this one happen. A double kill goes to Odoamne. He's in a bit of trouble now, but they still manage to land the knockup. They're just bobbing and weaving left and right. Lucian will finally shut the Fiora down, and it's still a 3v2, or a 3v3, I should say, in the bottom lane.
It's so much harder. It's such hard execution for Jensen, and he hasn't got any kills with that ignite.
No, he hasn't indeed, and now Odoamne is looking to chase him down as his Rift Walk was still waiting to come back up. They take it out. C9 will secure themselves a dragon on the backside of that as well, so they do trade something for the life of Jensen, but Rush might be the next to go. Jukes and flashes away, but H2K are on the chase. Odoamne and Vander continue it up, but they'll be content with the pair of flashes, and now they look to secure some more things in the jungle.
And pushing across the map, and these melee champions doing their best just to stay relevant as here comes Hai.
Oh, and Forgiven just going to flash on forward. There's an instant exhaust. Hai will go ahead and get the headbutt and the pulverize on, and Forgiven might be down as he's taunted up. He's going to have to keep on running, burned all his aggressive stuff, and that is Sneaky picking up the kill on him, but a good collapse from Cloud9. Very, very aggressive movements by Forgiven, and this time it bites him in the behind.
It's all that terrain being put up by both Anivia and Trundle.
Yeah, Odoamne is going to find Jensen, and he pops his ultimate. Not enough vitals just hit there. Odoamne's into 3, though. There's the collapse from Cloud9 they're looking for. If they can get the shutdown gold onto Odoamne, there he goes. No shutdown, actually, but a nice big pick.
Yeah. Almost completely disregarded in this patch. Vander's still looking aggressive onto Sneaky, but I don't think you're going to really pull anything off with Odoamne dead and doesn't have teleport when he respawns. Just still being super effective. Again, they need to buy time, and they might continue to do so here.
Yep, he just goes in deep again, looks for Balls, tries the parry, doesn't get it with the help of Rush. Balls will be able to take him out.
9 actually posturing towards Baron.
Yeah, Rush is going to get caught between Ryu and Jankos for the minute, but he's still Mundo, and he's completely okay with it. Actually starting to chase them down as Balls comes in. There's a culling around the side, but it's only going to half land. And Hai goes in with a flash and the knockup, looking for Jankos. Ryu is gonna go down here. Sneaky will be able to pick him off on the backside. Gets Jankos as well. Double kill. Staying alive. Completely happy with this one. Vander's forced to run away. And it's Sneaky just kiting backwards from Odoamne. Balls could be in trouble. But it's 4-on-1. A triple kill to the Lucian. They can take the tower, but they want Baron. And the rest of H2K will be here, but it's at worst a 4v5. However, they're caught in the Baron pit, and Hai's just out of it. Jensen goes forward. Looks for Ryu. They're gonna flash in. Sneaky will throw down the culling, but he barely manages to clip Ryu on the end. And Jensen will finish him off. Jankos now caught between everybody as Balls is forcing off Vander and Forgiven. Jankos will go down. Sneaky with another massive kill. They're all low on Cloud9 though, and they have to be careful. Push for the inhib turret here. If Odoamne and Vander can't defend, Forgiven is back, but they're already on it, and they've got a wave of minions at their back. They can secure this up.
Just rushing down the Baron, but Odoamne's looking in.
Looks for Hai. He will be able to take him out. Rush now throws down his own ultimate, but he's going to get caught extremely low. In comes Forgiven. This actually could be a bad wipe, but Cloud9 is turning it around. They managed to take out Forgiven and Vander. A double kill over to Rush, and now the inhibitor is going to be all theirs.
Sneaky largely free autoing now 7-0-3. He is the carry his team's looking for, and he doesn't have to deal with the tank wall that Cloud9 have put together. Which the difference is, Odoamne, then Forgiven, then Odoamne a second time gave their life, gave more time for Cloud9 to buy those extra giant spells, to buy those extra tank items, and now we get to the team fight phase, which never should have existed. H2K understood that. That's why they were split pushing. They brute forced one down in the top lane, but other than that, Ryu might be caught.
Yeah, and Jensen just goes on in. They get the Anivia, and they scramble it for breakfast. Jensen with another pickup, 3-2-8 on the Kassadin. Cloud9 can now try to force this Baron dance. They know exactly where Odoamne is.
On the Anivia, very slow champion. So many pick tools for the Kassadin. Baron started, and Hai, he's just on a zoning mission.
Baiting himself into this team. You might kill me, but we will get the Baron. They can't even chunk half his health, and now Balls has got the taunt onto Jankos. He's trying to get away, but there's a Kassadin at his back, and there will be no escape. Gets the knock-up, so does Jankos, but it doesn't matter. Sneaky comes in to try and finish him off. It goes to Jensen, and that is Cloud9 taking everything away from H2K. We're also starting to see the power of Mundo coming in here, because no matter what, Rush can pretty much just sit there and be right in front of everybody as Rhea was tanking way too much damage. It's High that went down, but Odo's gonna follow. That's a double kill over to Jensen, and all of a sudden, Cloud9 have a 4v3 advantage as they look to push down the tower. Rush just tanks up the turret for days. Mundo truly does go where he pleases, and especially with the Baron buff on, Cloud9 will secure themselves a second inhibitor. They can start pushing for Nexus. Jensen goes in, and he gets himself a Zhonya's. Jankos is caught in, Vander as well. Jensen's out. They can stay safe through the rest of this, and could this be the push for win? 30 minutes into this game, Papa Smithy. Cloud9 are not looking healthy, but they do look better than H2K here.
Yeah, you can see it's going to be the finish of the game. The Baron buff minions will cement it. Cloud9, they got multiple reprieves, and this team with a month of scrims in their belt, apparently you can't give them 3 reprieves, because once they started winning, the game looked only one way. Only looked like it was going to go to Cloud9.